Welcome to Siquijor, a beautiful paradise island within the Philippines, once avoided for its practices of witchcraft and magic, but in the modern day it has become an incredible getaway for local and foreign tourists. I spent a day exploring this picturesque island, and I'm going to share with you some of the sites you could visit on your next trip here, and at the end I'm going to give you my honest opinion on this tropical island. What's happening, people? So we've arrived at Salagdoong Beach. I believe you have to pay like an entry fee sort of thing to go in. So we'll go and have a look, spend a bit of time here, and then we'll head off to another place, see how many we can get done today. Hi. You're alone? Yes. Okay, so as you come in, you go to that little counter and it's a 50 peso entry fee, and then it's another 20 pesos for parking if you come on a bike or that. The water looks incredible from here.
Salagdoong Beach is stunning, but it's very famous on the island for its cliff jumping spots, which, let's be honest, is the exact reason I wanted to come here.
I want to go and see these areas, the cliff jump areas. Also don't know if there's certain times that you can do it, because I assume it depends on the tide as well. So if the tide's kind of gone out, very much doubt it's safe to jump at that point. I found the cliff jumping places. Just don't know how deep it is at the moment. Can't tell how deep it is from here, can you?
The Filipinos stopped jumping off it. So
yeah, that's the only thing I was thinking of.
They were jumping off it earlier, and now they're all jumping off the side one.
This is Carly and Eddie, two fellow travellers and thrill seekers I met briefly as we were all trying to decide whether it was actually deep enough to go off the 32-foot cliff jumps. After some debate, Eddie decided to just go for it.
You didn't?
And as he hadn't snapped his legs, it was my turn. Carly next, before Eddie decided to put everyone to shame by backflipping off it.
Been here for about an hour and a bit now, so I'm going to jump back on the bike now and try and head up to some falls that I wanted to see, but I've got a feeling it's going to be very busy at this time now, so we'll just have to have a look. As I jumped off anyway, I decided it would be a good idea to look down as I was jumping, and by looking down I put my face over the water, so I felt like I got punched in the face. I split the inside of my lip slightly, but nothing major. So that took about 20 minutes from the beach where we did the cliff jumping. I can taste the blood on the inside of my mouth from smacking my face off the water like an absolute dumbass. It's very busy here though, look. You see all the bikes. I think this is where we've got to pay over here, so I'll just go and have a look and go and pay and see how much it is. So you have to buy a ticket inside before you actually come down. Find the way in. That's it, ticket done. That's 50 pesos.
Thank you.
Thank you. Head down these steep ass steps. I don't know how far down it is or how far around we've got to go, but we'll find out. I just have a feeling that this place is going to be extremely busy. I can hear the falls as I'm going down, so it can't actually be that far down. The water looks very blue from here though, so that's awesome. So it looks like there's a lot of people that have come here to see it, but there's not that many people in the actual water. I do want to have a go on that rope swing though. So it looks like there's a few levels to the waterfall as well. And as you get further up, there's more and more people in it, but I think down there is where you do the rope swing area, so that's the bit I'll be going to. So I'm going to go back down to the bottom waterfall and see if I can swing in off what looked like the higher rope swing. I know you have to pay for it, I think it's like another 20 pesos or something.
Well, that was awesome. A few good jumps. It's free. He asked me to do one off the lower first. I guess that's to make sure that you're doing it properly and you are going to let go where they tell you to let go. And then a couple off the top one. The last one again, I went to put my I went to do this in the air, but then realised my arms were out and slapped the water a bit harder on that last one. But let's go! That was fun. It is incredibly busy here. You can see all the people that are just like watching on the sides as well that haven't gone in the water. So people come down just to actually see the falls and that as well. So it is very, very busy here. So walking back to the bike now. Just got myself some water and a can of Coke. Early afternoon now, so probably one of the hottest times of the day. I'm guessing. I'm not a weatherman, I haven't got a clue. So the next place we're going to is called the Old Enchanted Tree. Should take about 20 minutes. This is the site of the Old Enchanted Tree. I drove past it on my first go round because I wasn't really concentrating, just driving, but it says it's here. It's only 20 pesos to enter, and then as soon as you walk in, it's dead in front of you. All that's here really is you've got the big enchanted tree, and then there's a few little shops around that are selling charms, and I've seen ones with like little potion things, but it says like for money and for other things. But I know the island was known for like witchcraft and stuff like that, so I think that's the reason for the potions and stuff, and people didn't actually want to come here because of all that like darkness and all that. Obviously time moves on, people come here, but they still use it to sell like potions. So I've just had a quick look on my phone before I headed back on the bike and back towards where I came, and I think there is 2 more spots potentially that we might be able to see on the way back. These were also mentioned to me by friends I've found in the Philippines. So let's see if these are any good. Might as well see them if they're on the way back. We're heading that way anyway, so let's go. Helmet on, safety first, kids. Not that this would do anything because I think it's made out of paper. Yes, it's me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is the next stop on the way back, which is called Pitogo Cliff. I'm literally so useless with the names of this. I've just seen it coming in. Pitogo Cliff, as it says. It's 30 pesos for entry as you go in. So there's just a short bit through the trees here, I think, and then you get your lookout points. If you were allowed, this spot here would be a great place to jump from, and I reckon I could probably knock myself out at this one. Yeah, it's kind of just a viewpoint sort of thing, but there's people down there in the water and a few people have jumped off the bottom bit. I don't know where they get back up. There must be somewhere around here, but I'm gonna have a walk down to that bit so we can have a lower look at it. The water though is so clear in this section down here. It's like a really, really bright blue in that section, then it goes darker out into the ocean. Pretty cool. So there's one more place that I want to try and hit on the way back, which I don't think is too far from here, so let's go to the next one. So this here is Paliton Beach, I believe it's called. Not spelt like the exercise bike, spelt differently. I'll put it on screen. It cost 20 pesos at a stop up there. Whether that's official I don't know, but it looked like it, so I paid it to get in. It's just a small little alcove beach. There's many of these beaches dotted around. It's just off the main road that circles around the island. There's a few people here, not tons, but it's not a big beach anyway, so it just looks more busy than it actually is. And then there's some shops at the front that are just selling coconuts and drinks, a little bit of food I suppose, and then there's some private property area further up. Not so much to see here. It is just a beach, but it's very picturesque and paradise looking as you'd expect from the Philippines. So there's a quiet little spot here on the way out as well. Looks like there's some fish down there.
I tried to hit up one more waterfall spot on the way back, but I kept getting lost, and when I did eventually find the right area, I couldn't go in anyway.
So unfortunately there's a sign that says temporarily closed. I don't have a clue if that's actually for this waterfall or not, but I can't see anyone else up here. So it's getting later now anyway. My fuel is on the last bar, so I'm going to head back to sort of where I'm staying, get some food, and that twat, and that will be that. We head off to Cebu tomorrow, so these are the sites that I got to see across Siquijor. There's many more. None of them are places that you need to stay at for longer than an hour really. There's some cool adventure stuff, and other stuff is just there to see. You can chill out at them if you want. It's very beautiful driving around here and picturesque, and we'll see what the other islands have to offer. Peace. Well, that wasn't fun. I'm in the middle of the jungle and I just tried to get the bike started again and nothing for about 5 minutes. Luckily got it started. I'm heading back now anyway.